Good evening, everybody. No idea where all these stutters come from. All of a sudden, it was deathly smooth until I pressed this one button to get that camera view. And now it's doing all kinds of weird stutters and funny, crazy things. Let's try again. There you go. I don't know. Something happened in the background. Anyway, not to worry. Rob, Geert, Fly Simulation, welcome everybody. I hope you're going to enjoy the stream. This is my second flight in Bravo 5, Beta 5 now of X-Plane. So we'll see. X-Plane 12 B5. Oh, man, what a week. I'm so glad it is the end now that we can actually just rest a little bit. Let's have a look-see. I'm basically ready to go. There's a whole host of guys upstairs here, and I don't know if they actually realized that I've started the stream. They were talking so much I couldn't even tell them I'm leaving. I'm going downstairs to start the stream. So, one of those things. I hope you guys had a good week. Did you have a good week, Krista? Or reasonable week at least?
Reasonable, yes. Reasonable. I've been flying a lot and testing a lot, so I'm happy.
Okay. All right. I just realized I didn't do my automatic Unicom. So let's put that on screen. You guys can see what I'm doing. We're going to take off from Alpha 1. We're going to take runway 27. 27. That's the SID. Yeah, so I'm basically ready to go. Oh, there's Uncle John. Oh, you see. Let's get going.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Hey, Martin. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
So, beta pushback is kind of working. If you just click past the first initial error, the truck comes. There it is. I'd like to see if it actually turns me and do, the normal thing. Otherwise, we'll wait for the next update. This is my first time trying it, so we'll have to see.
Are you pushing, Nico?
Yes, sir.
25 and 2.
It's not turning me, or it's going to turn late or something. There's a turn. There's a turn coming.
Starter cutout.
Okay, I'm pushing 2.
Okay. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
25 and 2.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
No sound, no music. I don't know. According to my broadcasting software, it is busy transmitting. Rob, it's the latest one, whichever the latest one was that I grabbed last night. So, whatever that is. Right.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Oh, there's the signal. Nice to have the man back. Taxi lights. I'm gonna start my timer and we'll take this guy and put him in place. Let's go. Tarani. Oh no, I didn't have that, eh? Tarani, the only time I know that it happens is when you are in a situation where your hardware throttles are already in idle. You cannot go from idle into reverse thrust. So what I usually do, you can see in all my streams, what I do is I make sure that my throttle levers are at approximately 60% of N1. Once they are there, that's where I do my disconnect of my auto throttle, and I pull it back from there into reverse thrust, and then you don't have to worry about the reverse thrust deploying. But if you are in an idle position with your thrust levers, it will not engage the reverse thruster from there. It doesn't have enough information to tell it to go, do the reverse thrusting.
Okay, I'm taxiing.
Enjoy Krister and enjoy Uncle John.
Thank you.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Hello Steve, same to you. I'm feeling slightly better. I'm still congested for some reason. I don't feel bad at all, but the congestion is just... It really just doesn't go away, it seems.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Geert, are you now hearing us? Can you hear all the sounds and stuff now? Tarani, I'd love to eat more garlic, but my family will kill me.
You should try ginger. Fresh ginger, Nico.
Yeah, my wife makes me ginger tea basically, but it's very strong. It's like, straight from the powder. Eh?
Yeah, it's strong, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got beta phlegm as well from the pharmacy, and that seems to be helping with drying it up and stuff, so we'll see. At least I don't feel like dying the whole time anymore. Man, it was really tough having to work all those extra hours, double shifts, and, struggling with not feeling well. So I'm happy now. Good evening, Sasso. Hello, Paul. Hello, McTrying.
Good evening.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Okay. Gotcha, Geert. Yeah, high altitude, dry air, all those things, eh? Yeah, that's a good idea too. I even made myself a bit of homemade nasal wash. It all helps. It all makes me feel kind of better now. So, anyway, like I said, I feel okay. It's just congested. Right, I'm at the holding point, gentlemen. I am going to quickly check everything and get going. Don't have any red warning signs or anything, so let us
Good
line
luck,
up.
Nico.
Thank you so much. You too.
Nico, what flight level are you using?
29.
29. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Stabilized. Takeoff thrust set.
Max
80 knots.
80 knots.
right of it.
Throttle hold. V1.
Wow, this is a
V1
big
rigging.
crosswind, guys. Remember to turn into it and kick the other way.
Okay, thank you.
It will
Positive rate.
suck you off this runway in 2 ticks.
400.
That was a lovely controlled takeoff, Nico.
I tried. I lost it kind of just as I got in the air, and I had to quickly pull back,
1,000.
kick a little bit and so on. But yeah, it was
Acceleration altitude.
lovely.
No, that was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
TARA mode set.
Yeah, so wind's coming from the left, so I turned quite a bit of aileron into it and had to, balance it with the rudders, guys. Just be careful when you take off.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps up and set.
So in terms of takeoff, we've got a few altitude restrictions and stuff here. We'll see how the aircraft handles that.
Okay, takeoff.
Okay, enjoy.
Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
Nice and bumpy. I'm using the latest one, Steve, and so far so good. Can't complain. Right, so we're going to be stuck yet. flight level 090 for a while.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
She likes to fiddle, look. Off, on. Off, on. On, off. There it goes on again. Honey bunny, you need to make up your mind, eh?
I've just found another problem with better pushback. Not a disaster.
Yeah, it'll take time.
Yeah. If you have a door open, it tells you that all the doors are closed, even with the door open.
Is that Toga, John?
No, John's not with us here, Reggie. Max, in other words, there's no logic built in. It doesn't check for the doors. It doesn't really. It's just a little rhyme that it's saying.
Yeah. It's not sequenced properly with Zibo at the moment. I'm not saying you can't fly it, you just got to
Flight
be
level
aware.
100.
So
Landing lights switches off.
I'm going to give John 4 minutes, just for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've only had a chance to jump into the Zibo once since Beta 5 came out. And I checked what the weather looks like when you open the customization. Have you noticed anything else going on, Nico?
This is my second flight in V5. The only other thing we did notice last night is it's like the Zibo Mod doesn't have the proper climb performance at all.
Right.
We were flying above that tropical, I'll call it a tropical, whatever you call that storm, that cyclone, whatever, there in America.
Oh, yes.
We were flying
The
above
hurricane.
Ian. We were flying above Ian, and we couldn't climb. From 30,000 up to 35 took for absolute ever. The speeds were completely incorrect. The power settings were completely incorrect. There was a whole bunch of things, but because I didn't video it, I didn't bother to tell Zibo. So Zibo, if you're watching, if it happens again, we'll show you here. I'm not even going up there. I'm only going to do 90 now. So from 30 up last night was a disaster. It really struggled. We at one point in time thought we had ice. So we put on all the anti-ice stuff, wing and engine, and we kind of gained a little bit of speed, but the power settings and stuff was wrong, and this little magenta speed A bug on the side, yeah. Actually went into the red, past VNE completely. I mean, if you did it in the real world, you would be on the red carpet, you know, you'll be in big trouble. But it's, you know, part of the calculations and stuff. So my impression last night was that Zibo is going to have to resync the performance to the new version of X-Plane. You know, something with the weather or whatever, something changed, and it's like there needs to be a bit of a tuning again.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Even now, if you look closely, you'll see it's like we don't really reach our intended speed, and it's like it's really struggling to climb. I mean, you can clearly see it. Yeah, it doesn't really reach the intended speed. Look at our N1. It's like very high 90s. It's like the climb performance is definitely not what it should be. You can already see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and given that you've got a side wind, the winds, even if they do vary, shouldn't affect
Not as great.
that indicated speed, should it?
Yeah, and that now that you mention it, one of the things Sasso said last night while he was watching, it appeared as if that speed bug was simulating the turbulence in the instruments. It was like jumping up and down, you know, like twitching.
I believe it's called chasing. It was chasing the winds, sort of.
Yeah, it could be, but the fact of the matter is that we don't feel comfortable with it, you know?
I understand, and I believe you're correct also.
Yeah.
But right now in Great Britain, where we're flying, it's also a bad weather situation.
It is definitely a bad weather situation.
Yeah.
But, I don't know if I'm just spoiled, and if this is, you know, more real. I don't think it is. I personally just think Zibo will have to just retune it a little bit. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm flying currently in X-Plane 11, and I don't have that kind of issues you have.
You see.
I don't.
SK-san, yeah, I don't know. Look, I mean, the deviation isn't that bad. The actual, let's go look at the OFP. Let's see what we're supposed to be getting according to the model. So we're coming up to SILVA. All right. So when we get to that waypoint, no, there's SILVA. Sorry, there's SILVA. According to the OFP. Yeah, we should be at a way lower temperature. That doesn't look right. You're right. That is totally wrong. That's
What?
really out.
Sorry, Nico, stepping on you there. What's your SAT, Nico? Is it a progress page that shows you the static air temperature?
Yeah, it's somewhere in here, I think. Did I go over it now?
Progress
yeah,
page
there.
2.
Yeah,
Progress
there you go.
page 2.
Thank you, Sasa.
Where are we?
Yeah, it's minus 26.
Minus 26, okay. That looks about right. I'm looking at windy at about 240, showing minus 23.
Okay.
It's about right, I think.
Yeah, that should be.
As far as you can compare such things, you know.
Yeah. But that, I don't know, minus 7? Well,
You have a ISA deviation at 6 degrees.
Yes.
I have an ISI deviation of minus 2 degrees.
Well, when I
Yeah.
checked with SimBrief, there was a deviation of minus 7.
Yeah, 7. Yes, mine also says 7.
At 29,000 feet, that was.
Yes.
it's beyond my memory to dredge up how you convert static temperature and Mach into TAT.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I'll leave that to you.
I was reading last night, Paul, about the crew that flew into the Eye of Ian.
Oh yes, in the military plane, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's an old P3 Orion that's been kitted out, but all the different stats that they collect from inside the storm, they actually measure the temperature at altitude with the CO2 temperature.
The what, sorry?
The carbon dioxide temperature.
I don't know what that means.
Well, to get a truer temperature reading, they reckon that carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, a reading of the temperature of that is a truer temperature reading of the conditions. It was, but they had a rough ride into that, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that Doug says he's been doing it for 6 years or something, and this was the worst so far.
Yeah. Did you see that video, did you, Nick?
I saw parts of it, Nick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I also, that link I gave about that pilot's Twitter account, I mean, there he explained a bit more and showed a bit more. I also enjoyed reading that. So, there you see, look, it's twitching. You're chasing again, that you were referring to, Krista. Look, it's just not stable.
Yeah, exactly my point. Exactly like that. It's chasing something. Yeah.
If you look at the difference there in the true airspeed, it's not much, but it's moving a bit. You can see there's a bit in the ground speed. We've obviously got a lot of a tailwind there, big tailwind. I like all the traffic there around us. Wow, that's nice. Just, by the way, let me put this on the screen quickly. Look at that weather. See where we're flying now. I mean, I don't even see myself. Where am I? Oh, there I am. There's me. Look at all the traffic and the weather there. And there's our little blue train coming. Amazing.
Yeah, I've got plenty of space between us too.
Good.
For a quiet life.
Good.
It'll be interesting because I'm still in 11.
Yeah. Shouldn't make much of a difference. Any difference?
I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought so.
Okay, Detlef asked me earlier about the terrain radar. I updated the terrain radar last night to the latest version. Oh yeah, there it still gives the magenta. That's what he was talking about. If you zoom out too far, you get magenta. And it works to, what's that, 80 nautical miles. Anything beyond 80 nautical miles, you get magenta. Okay, So for those of you following Terrain Radar and the developer on the Explain org forum, he just released a small zip file, which is an update specifically for Explain 12. It doesn't do anything for the Zibo mod, but it's helping a lot of the other aircraft and their systems. But I just figured I'd pop it in and make sure I just stay current with it. So there you go.
Guten Morgen.
Hello, Akan.
Are you started flying?
Yes, sir. I'm almost at the end of the British island here. We're going across the ditch to Brussels.
Are you going to fly second leg?
No, sir, because we will lose our electricity again at 8 p.m. tonight. So then it's candles in the wind again.
I see that people. Hello Reggie, hello Paul, hello Mike Drain, hello
Hello,
Kingston,
Hakan.
hello Sasso.
Hello, me old shinpad. How are you doing?
I am pretty fine, and you?
Yeah, not bad at all, thank you for asking.
Pleasure to ask. It's my pleasure.
Seesaw. Up and down, up and down.
What time are you going to fly tomorrow?
If all goes well, the usual time is 700 Zulu, Hakan.
That means 10 a.m. local.
For me, it will be 9.
9. Okay.
Man, every time I think the cough is over, it starts again. I apologize. Let's see, our top of descent is 64 nautical miles. Maybe I should start thinking of planning, eh? Let's do this next page. Forecast. Think. And we go and refresh that page. We should be able to check some reasonable form of weather. Meet at the arrival 1009. Okay, cool. So we can take that. Right, so
Correct.
yeah.
When you were setting up, did you get a strange default transition altitude? Did you notice?
No, not that I noticed it.
Mine's 6,000, I think.
Yeah, which it should be as far as I know. But also it depends. GB has got like 2 or 3 different ones, but it's mainly 6,000.
Well, I spawned in Bergamo and it gave me 18,000.
Whoa, the transition altitude.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
wrong.
American.
It should be by the chart. What Zibo does, basically create directly the transition level in the forecast. So when you go there, you will find the transition altitude plus 1000 as a default transition level.
Yeah.
Which is not correct.
It depends on the pressure, doesn't it?
Exactly. So what happens on the real baby, he doesn't know what the QNH destination is. So what you will find in the forecast transition level, as soon as you touch it for the first time, is going to be the default transition altitude taken from the chart. And then it's the job of the pilot to correct that either by knowing the rule or weighting the 80.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Ready for descent procedure.
Given winter's approaching, I wonder how long it'll be before we get fed up of the water on the runways.
Oh, wait till the ice comes. Oh, the snow.
Sounds like somebody's already fed up with the water on the runways.
What do you expect if it rains? It rains.
Yeah, but with the wind that's currently at East Midlands and it's not raining, those puddles would have dried up very, very quickly in real life. I'm sorry, but...
Mac, you know where the bug tracker is. Go put your comment in there. If they can fix Krister's 2 problems, they can fix yours as well.
Oh, I
Just
think
make
Mac's
sure you
beyond
hold your
fixing.
It could be. But just hold your receipts, you know, so we can see when the changelog comes that XYZ123 is your bug and that they actually attended to it, you know.
I don't know anything. Oh, helps if you do that. Yeah. Right.
Anything special about this arrival, Nico?
Negative, sir. I just hope we make it in one piece and that we land properly.
Is engine number 2 having some problem there?
No, sir. I put extra lubrication in there. The oil is good, I'm telling you. Even the little pipes there.
Really?
I checked the circlips. I checked everything in that engine, I'm telling you.
Even the flap?
Everything. Everything. I promise you. It's so good. It's like brand new, sir. I paid extra. I paid with my special credit card, I promise.
While you're focusing on that engine, Sasso's hand is hovering over something on the other one to switch it off.
Sasso, I'm not gonna have time to do all kinds of funny things now because of the electricity.
No, I was joking. But at the minute, there is no point in doing that with the Zibo not really being stable. So, no.
Unless you're a cowboy pilot.
Well, in that case, you switch off everything.
We don't have a rat, so we'll have to at least have the APU on.
Mm.
So, Sasso, what's the glide angle then? How far could we get if we turn the engines off now?
Now? Well, just put 0
0
in the MCP.
If we, if the engines went out, how far could we glide?
Yeah, I think he wants you to switch off the engines, put the MCP on 0 and look at the banana. You know,
Exactly.
the green banana.
Oh, that would work. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, of course. But isn't there a kind of rule of thumb?
Well, no, really.
No.
You can take your picture into there and do your feet divided by 3, and usually this will give you the distance. But it's a really rough figure.
Yeah. And what's the best speed for gliding the furthest?
The up speed, technically.
Approach top of descent.
So that's the minimum drag speed then, is it?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Because as soon as you start to put the flaps out, if you think about that, you are going to increase the coefficient of lift, but you're going to have a small percent of drag. You don't want that.
Yeah.
You want to start to play with drag given by the flaps when you're sure to land on the runway.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah,
I don't know. Are you disco?
not today.
Okay.
We are cola today, Håkan.
Okay.
What exit are you aiming for, Nico? I'm going for C4.
Yeah, I should be able to do C4 as well.
Good.
Gents, I'm gonna go for now. I will be back home tomorrow.
Cool.
Right? So we can chit chat tomorrow.
100%.
Okay,
so.
Take care.
Enjoy.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Cesar.
Good evening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Are you cola?
Yes. Why not?
What type of cola?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
I see our spacing is really nice.
Yeah. You're about 20 miles ahead of me.
Cool.
Yeah, so no worries.
I forgot to set my ACARS, so.
No problem.
But I am doing the route, so.
Are you on Evaio, Mac?
No, that's what I said. I forgot to set.
I don't see you on ACARS either, so you didn't do ACARS or IVA.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Nico,
Mm-hmm.
when electricity down there, do you feel romantic?
Hakan, it depends on the time of day. Usually in the evenings it's too late to worry about romance, and in the day it's just bloody inconvenience. And the last thing you think about is romance, I promise you. You just want to murder people.
I see.
Yeah. Telling you. Hello,
It's a
JT.
kind of
Hmm?
different type of romanticism.
Yeah, I think it borders more on sadism or something. You know, you're thinking about all these weird and wonderful, painful things you can do to people.
I had already known you were so emotional.
JT, no, we've got the same issues as last night that you were watching here on Discord, struggling to climb. So, yeah, I will have to mention it to Zibo, let him have a go and go fix it for us.
Hello, Uncle John. Welcome to group.
Hey, hello, Uncle John.
I wanna buy Thrustmaster throttle quadrant, however, too expensive. I need help.
You're gonna have to design another strut in the Airbus now.
Exactly.
You got a project on the go at the moment, Arthur?
What?
I said, have you got a project work on at the moment?
Yes, as I mentioned before, we are trying to open new page in the design issue. So we will see very soon. Very soon.
Yep.
Since he's live streaming, I don't explain anything.
Yeah, no, better.
Ah, by the way, I have flown with A350 from Ankara to Istanbul.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
It was fantastic. It is not only a airplane. It's something different, really. This is really different. I have tried 777, 350 and 333. A350 is different. Really pretty stabilized. I mean, stable airplane. And exactly luxury.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of passenger feedback for that A350.
Yeah.
Oh, John's going quicker than me. It's strange.
It's certainly rough up here, isn't it? Go.
oh yeah. For sure.
Right, starting my descent. Last one to do so.
No problem. At least you're here, Reggie.
Yeah, it's not bad timing for me, this one.
Good.
Nico,
Yeah.
if I share my bank account with you, would you like to send me some money?
I can. And I've got a couple of problems that I need to take care of first. We'll see what remains, then I'll help you.
I see. Thank you very much. That's enough. This answer is enough. Yeah. If I ask the same question to Uncle John, what I am going to take a response? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Not live on YouTube.
Yeah, not live on YouTube. Stream live on YouTube. It will be fun, they said.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
I have spoken with the authorities in South Africa about electricity issue, sir. Tonight they will not be cut off.
Ah,
Yeah.
that will be good. If it was that simple. If it was that simple. Hey, thank you, Steve. Much appreciated, sir.
Steve Mayer donated £8.99 through SuperChat. Something for the PC fund.
Yeah, I can't wait for that new PC.
Have you finalised your specs?
Nope. Nope, because like Max said earlier, some of the stuff don't exist in, the free market yet. We're waiting for the things to come. I'll probably look at it closer to Christmas, sometime December-ish.
Sounds like you're aiming for something shiny.
Well, there's a fine balance between something shiny and what you can afford, and that will still be a better proposition than what I've got now. So we are all going to get together here on Discord one day, and we're going to look at all the specs and the pricing, and then Mac is going to give us his oracle wisdom there about some of the stuff he's learned, and we're all going to go ooh, ah, and and then we'll make our decision, and then we'll buy it. Hello, Sander.
That's right, Steve.
Yeah.
But yeah, the idea of waiting for something to be released, that sounds very posh.
The problem is when I buy now,
Approaching transition.
for the foreseeable future, I will not be able to buy again because the children are now getting to the university stage, and they need their own little cars, and they need their own little, get up in life now. So there's no point in me spending it on computers when I can't look after my own children. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I understand.
I would definitely keep an eye on the graphics market and perhaps try and make a decision on a graphics card, Nico. I know because you're going to give that graphics card away, aren't you?
The one I've got now, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I take this PC as is, just give it to my son, and then I'll bring the new box in.
Yeah, but I would consider that the purchase options are probably favourable at the moment if you're going to buy a 3000 graphics card.
Ready for approach
I'll have
checklist.
to have a look back, see what's
Flaps
available.
2 set.
So because remember, here on the southern tip of Africa, it doesn't exactly work like in the rest of the world, So.
Well, they've already said that the 4000 cards are going to be £150 to £300 in the UK, higher than the 3000s were.
Wow.
So, full price, but they're doing clear out of 3000 stock at the moment. Yeah.
Problem is, some of my suppliers are so low on stock anyway. I don't think they're just going to do the same like every year and do the stock clearances and stuff, because it seems to be a struggle to get the stock in the first place. So if they start giving away stock without having something else to replace it, it will be a problem.
I mean, even with the current prices, the price that Jordan paid for his 390, you can't beat it now. He had a good deal when he got his.
Does this look so wrong? Because it is wrong.
Because FYI, I've slowed down dramatically. no idea why I closed up on you. I certainly didn't slow down.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Jan. I'm just waiting for Nico to get on final, then I'm turning in. Okay?
Yeah, no problem. I've slowed
I
down
can-
there ages ago.
I can
plenty
turn
of
in
space
any
behind.
time.
Yeah, plenty of space behind, John.
Yeah, I've seen that. Thank you.
I gave you an extra minute to err on the side of caution. It's gone the other way now. So yes, I gave plenty of time. So you're all right.
Thousand to level off.
Where are you, Nico?
About to turn finals now.
Okay. CF on the CF waypoint?
Should be close, if not on it, yes, CF. To
Oh,
Lima
okay.
Zulu.
I'll have to wait then. Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
Localizer capture.
Okay, localizer is captured.
Good. Thank you.
Right,
Uncle
so-
Jan, I'm keeping 220.
I'll keep my speed up for you as well, Kristen.
No worries, sir. No worries.
Yeah, there's plenty of room. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'm 10 nautical miles from this threshold now.
Flaps 15 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Glide slope capture.
Right, about 5 miles from touchdown and I'm on the glide slope, fully established.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing. Flaps 30 set.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Taxi lights on.
Okay, I'm 10 miles out.
Okay. I'm 2.5.
Clear to land runway 25 left.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I don't know if you guys can notice it. It's like the whole simulator went into like a slowdown.
Yep.
It's a complete slowdown. I mean, it's like you don't have any control. It's just slow down.
Auto brake in use.
It's interesting, right? Do I delete the go around data?
80 knots.
Yes.
Yes.
60 knots. Yet. Great landing.
See what happens.
You are professional.
We are suspecting that it's when it loads the go around data
Exactly.
into the
That's
FMC.
what, yeah.
Well, I'm just telling the guys on stream Mac because they're not into the picture.
Let's tell that. Tell that.
Christer, I'm vacated.
Great, I'm coming for you,
Flaps up and
sir.
set.
Okay, I'm on final.
Okay. After landing procedure. No, she's not. After landing procedure. Why are you not listening?
Oh,
After
not
landing procedure.
Not
After
certain
landing
those
procedure.
clouds look realistic.
Mac, it's a beta.
I know. It's the colouring of them. Nico.
Gotcha.
I'll stream so that if anybody wants to have a quick peep.
After landing procedure
All this
complete.
white hair, that doesn't look realistic to me. I don't think so.
My clouds are also very orange like yours, Krista, but it's very light on Nico's.
But I'm running on X-Plane 11, not 12.
Ah, okay. Even worse.
No closer capture.
.8 search point 7.765.1.
Well, everybody, I need to go, so thanks for the stream, Nico. Catch you later.
Cheerio, stay well.
Bye.
Bye.
Runway vacated, Uncle Jan.
Your card is up.
Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure. Ready for shutdown procedure.
Alright, enjoy dinner. Bye-bye, Rob. Speak later.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
Ha! Wrong runway. That was a bit of bad judgment.
What page is the descend now thing on, Nico?
VNAV descent page.
That's what I thought. It's not shown for me.
Yeah, we all think that X-Plane needs a lot of work, eh? We all agree.
Yeah.
There's Reggie coming as well. Come, Uncle John, nosedive.
Why do I need to nosedive?
It looks like you're very high. I mean, it might be my perspective. Only trying to help.
He's a little bit higher than you was.
I think he's done this before, eh?
Yeah.
That's one heck of a good landing, Uncle John. Even if I say so myself, that was one pretty landing you did there. Wow. It's a pity the network doesn't show it the same. I was watching him here on Discord. That was really nice, Uncle John. I don't know. Steve, she just didn't do it for me. So I don't know. I didn't do anything, to be honest.
That's this up.
Yeah, and for Reggie, wind 200 degrees, 8 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land. Skymatix 014, thank you, sir. Just fully established.
Thank you, Nico. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Uncle John.
I had major problems taking off.
Why?
The rudder wasn't working. Maybe I need to reset them.
Ooh.
Those trees and everything give a very good, realistic-looking effect here, Mika.
Yep. MFDC3, welcome. Welcome, Reggie. Nice landing. Now we're all home.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a stutter there as though I'd lost my frame rate just as I was about to land a couple of times.
Same with me.
Yeah, me too.
So we're still investigating, but we have an idea. It might be to do with the programmed go-around.
Yep.
But I'm running X-Plane 11, so
Yeah,
I'm not so sure.
Okay, so you had the same problem, did you, Chris?
Yes, sir, I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too on 11 as well.
Well, if it shares the same go-around code, it's still the Zibo.
Of course, yeah, it could be the code for this, yeah.
Yeah.
But he hasn't updated the code for the 11 version, Nico.
Sure, but
I don't think we were seeing this problem, that long ago?
Yeah, I don't know, Mac.
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm just...
Anyway, guys, I don't want to spoil everybody's fun, but I've got things to do and the power is going out at 8, so I have to run.
That's okay, Nico. That's okay, Nico. My dinner is waiting too.
Huh? Uncle John?
Positive, you got your flight in.
Yeah, the positive side is I did get my flight in, so yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, everybody on stream, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, whatever you do, and we'll be back tomorrow morning. Remember, 700 Zulu. Uncle John, we're going to depart from here, okay? I'll put the details in Discord later, but if you want to start, setting up, this is the same spot we're going to take off from, okay?
Thank you for streaming, Nico.
Okay, thanks for flying with.
Thank you.